time for the third installment of my little video blog here. A lot's been going on, nothing earth-shattering. You have the local bishop for Notre Dame College in Indiana, writing letters, Father Jenkins, the president, writing letters, and bishops all over. And basically the last letter that I just read before doing this is the local bishop is basically telling Father Jenkins, you're wrong. I'm not a canon lawyer by any means. I have taken a canon law class, and having read the letter, looked at the canons that the bishop is citing and everything in question, I'm going to have to agree with the local bishop that it actually was his call to clear up any misunderstandings, that there was an obvious misunderstanding with the board, and that Father Jenkins should have, by all rights, consulted with the bishop. Even though he's not a diocesan priest, he should have consulted with the bishop because the bishop is the administrator and the shepherd of the area, and he has the authority there. So anyway, other than that, we have this. Take a look.
Vermont recently legalized same-sex marriages. Do you think other states should follow suit? Why or why not?
In my country and in my family, I believe that a marriage should be between a man and a woman. No offense to anybody out there, but that's how I was raised, and that's how I think that it should be between a man and a woman.
That was a question put to a candidate for Miss USA. That was Miss California answering the question by a openly homosexual man. Anyway, he's obviously not an intelligent human being. This was his response later.
Miss California lost because she's a dumb bitch, okay? The states rule themselves, and then there's certain laws which are federal. She gave an awful, awful answer which alienated so many people. And Miss California, Miss USA, she doesn't alienate, she unites.
Marriage should be between a man and a woman. No offense to anybody out there.
She inspires. I am so disappointed in Miss California representing my country. The states rule themselves, and then there's certain laws which are federal. Not because she doesn't believe in gay marriage, but because she doesn't inspire and she doesn't unite. Miss California lost because she's a dumb bitch, okay? If that girl would have won Miss USA California, I would have gone up on stage, you not. I would have gone up on stage, snatched that tiara off her head, and run out the door. I need a cocktail now.
Well, I think it's great that Americans are able to choose one or the other. We live in a land that you can choose same-sex marriage or opposite marriage. And you know what? In my country and in my family, I believe that a marriage should be between a man and a woman. No offense to anybody out there.
This is a horrible thing to say. This is a man who, the movement he's talking about is one that's all about we're supposed to be tolerant of other people. That's the whole point of this movement, where we should be tolerant. We should be tolerant. We should accept homosexuals. This guy is an idiot, okay? I've had conversations with people over a homosexual marriage, and hey, you know what? We can go around this till I'm blue in the face. My argument always comes back to make it constitutional. Is it constitutional? I'm not saying make it a constitutional thing. First of all, I don't believe marriage is a right. Say that right off the bat. I don't think it's right, and if you think it is right, then that's great. We disagree. However, you need to point it out to me in the Constitution where it is a right, if you are going to say that it is, in fact, a right. So anyway, that's enough of that. Hey people, sorry about that, the horrible lighting. I'm actually doing this a little bit by hand because I don't want to set everything back up. Yeah, here's the deal. I said the guy's an idiot. I caught it. I don't need you to catch it. I mean, he's being an idiot. Okay, I'm not going to pass judgment on somebody. That's not my place, frankly. That's not my place at all. He admitted to giving her a 0, and she still became the first runner-up. I wonder what the point difference was. And I would like to say this. Shame on you, sir. Shame on you. To ask such an incendiary question when you yourself are so biased in your view on the answer. If you are not, and this is the essence of a judge, I don't care what the topic is, if you are not able to be objective, on the answer and on the question of the subject matter of what you are asking, then you need to ask something else. I would like to see the pageant formally disagree with how you handled this situation. And shame on you further for getting on your little blog and spinning this into a whole big thing. I hope, this is my hope, this is my prayer, that you saw her on the news media, that you saw her on MSNBC, that you saw her on Fox News, and you heard her words that she loves you and that she's praying for you. I hope you heard that. And I hope you realize the contrast in her reaction and your reaction.